Question. Velocity of particle moving along a straight line at any time t is given by v is equal to cos pi by 3t. The distance traveled by the particle in the first 2 seconds is equal to. So here is given velocity of particle moving along straight line at any time t is given as v is equal to cos of pi by 3t. We want distance traveled by the particle in the first 2 seconds. So we require to calculate distance with velocity what is given to us. So what we can do? Immediately write velocity as a function of displacement. So dx by dt is equal to velocity v. So I replace v with dx by dt. Cos of pi t by 3. Now what you can do? All t terms one side, left over terms the other side. Dx is equal to cos of pi t by 3 dt. Let us integrate on either side. 0 to x, 0 to 2. In 2 seconds if you are going to calculate the value. Directly we can substitute from 0 to 2 seconds and get the value of displacement or how much displacement the body is going to have. Now total displacement we require to calculate, that is from 0 to x if you want to take from 0 to 2. So if you check the limits 0 to 2, if I substitute t is equal to 0, the cos pi is into 0 by 3, cos 0, maximum you get it, no problem. But when t becomes equal to 3 by 2, this function will become pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 will be 0. That means the displacement will become 0 at 3 by 2. So therefore, this complete function now we have to split into two parts. That means the time 0 to 2 seconds. Now we have to take the displacement, a distance travel we require. So displacement will become 0 again after 3 by 2. So split this limit between 0 to 3 by 2 and 3 by 2 to 2. So this can also be written as x equal to integration of 0 to 3 by 2. You have cos of pi t by 3 dt plus another time. This time integration limit 3 by 2 to 2. Again cos of you have pi t by 3 into dt. Understood why we have done like this? Now x will be equal to integrating and putting the limit 3 by pi into sine of pi t by 3 0 to 3 by 2 plus sine pi t by 3 from 3 by 2 to 2. Fine. So x is equal to 3 by pi into sine 0 we can substitute here as 0. Okay, upper limit 3 by 2 we can substitute, it becomes sine pi by 2. 1 minus 0 plus first we will substitute 2 here, sine 2 pi by 3 minus 1. So what you get? X is equal to 3 by pi into root 3 by 2. Or in this form if you want to write it, x is equal to 3 root 3 by 2 pi. So root 3 by 2 pi. That's wrong answer. 3 root 3 by 2 pi. Correct option. 3 root 3 by pi. Wrong answer. 0. Wrong answer. So correct option will be option B. So in this problem the most important part we have done is velocity is a function of time given to us. We want distance traveled by a particle as a function of time. But in time given is first 2 seconds. In between first 2 seconds, the displacement is becoming again 0. Correct? At t is equal to 3 by 2. So we have divided this integration limit, one from 0 to 3 by 2, another from 3 by 2 to 2. And left over is only the calculation part which fetches the result 3 root 3 by 2 pi. So v is cos 3 pi by t. Now here we checked in dx is equal to cos pi t by 3. So when t is equal to 3 by 2, at that point this becomes equal to cos pi by 2. And displacement cos pi by 2 will be becoming again equal to 0.